And then you can ask yourself, well, is this really correct? Should we really be doing this? Should we really be producing stuff that we know doesn't work and selling it to people as a treatment? I won't go through all this to you, but this is the British government's report on homeopathy. Homeopathy is a placebo treatment. It relies on patient deception. Prescribing of placebos is not consistent with informed patient choice. In other words, if I give you something that I know can't possibly work, but I pretend it will, am I doing the right thing? Probably no. The effect is unreliable and unpredictable and cannot form the sole basis for any sort of treatment under the National Health Service, which is the British Health Service. So, we can look at the ethical aspect before we finish, the last step. Is it wrong to soothe your baby? Is it wrong to tell your baby, yes, everything's going to be all right? You'll feel better? Well, clearly that's not a wrong thing to do. Is it wrong to tell people white lies? Is it wrong to tell people, well, take this, it will make you feel better? If it works, is that wrong? There's the old story about you should never tell a lie. And then you look at the scenario of where the axe murderer comes to your door, knocks on your door, and you open the door and he goes, I'm an axe murderer. Where are your children? Do you tell a lie? Most people do. So sometimes white lies are acceptable. So is it wrong therefore to subscribe to a treatment that you know probably does not work, but does work for the person you're prescribing it to? Look at things. These are some things you can look at. You can look at endogenous opioids and what they do. You can look at the connections between the environment, development, and consequences of later life. You can look at brain development in postnatal humans, and you can consider the ethical implications of placebo and maternity. When is it wrong to administer these things? I would like you, when you write your reflective report, to look at at least one, but preferably all these things. Do a little bit of research and bring it in. So what can we conclude? We can conclude two things. The mechanism underlying the placebo effect and the dispersal of cortisol induced stress in babies is probably the very same mechanism. And it almost certainly involves the release of endogenous, it says opiates here, but it should really say opioids. And the same thing we conclude is love your children, especially when they're young, because you'll make their life better when you grow up. There's another placebo joke. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can piece that together. It's a much different presentation from the other one. It's not going from the popular street. But if you would like, I will download it, or I will upload it rather, to the RVLE this evening. If you would like to look at it, and we have the tutorial on Wednesday, we can come back and we can discuss some of the ramifications that result in it.